All right, in this hanger diagram, we have 20.8 is balanced with 4 groups of z plus 1.1. Let's come over here and look at the equation. This is saying 20.8 equals 4 groups of z plus 1.1. So now we're going to solve it using the hanger diagram. So if I have 4 groups, and if I split this into 4 pieces, so this piece is going to be here and so forth. I'm not going to draw it because it'll get real crazy looking. So if I divide 20.8 by 4, that's going to give me 5.2. So each one of these sections is now worth 5.2, and if I add it up, that's going to be 20.8. So I haven't changed anything over here. I've just rewritten it, rearranged it. So now I can say that z plus 1.1 is balanced with 5.2. Remember, our goal is to get the variable z by itself. So what's hanging there with z? 1.1, I want it to go away. So if I take away 1.1 here to keep it balanced, because now I've taken away 1.1 here, I've got to take 1.1 away from this side. So taking away 1.1 from 5.2 is going to give me 4.1. So now we know that z equals 4.1. All right, let's come over here and try it with the equation. So as before, we're going to draw an upside down T so that we can show we are using the property of equality. We have 20.8, or 20 8/10 equals 4 groups of z plus 1 1/10. Well, I see 4 here. It's multiplied. How about if we get rid of it by dividing by 4, which was the first thing we did over here, remember? All right, so 20.8 divided by 4 was that 5.2 equals, well, 4 divided by 4 is 1, so now we are left with z plus 1.1. Well, I haven't isolated the variable yet, so I have another step to do. What's hanging there with z? Well, hanging with z is that 1.1. I want it to go away. So once again, the upside down T, so I can show my property of equality. This is plus 1.1, so I'm going to put minus 1.1. The subtraction property of equality says that if I subtract 1.1 here, I have to subtract 1.1 here. Well, 5.2 minus 1.1 is 4.1 equals 1.1 minus 1.1, those cancel each other out, and I'm left with z. Notice I lined up my like terms that I could subtract, okay? It makes it a little bit easier and neater. All right, our last step is always to check our solution. We came up with this as our solution. We need to see if that 4.1, 4 1/10, actually makes this equation true. So I'm going to copy the original equation and I'm going to plug in for z 4.1. So I have 4 times, this is going to be 4.1 plus 1.1. And we want to know, are they equal? Well, we already got this solved over here, so we're over here. Remember, you do your grouping symbols first, and parentheses are grouping. 4.1 plus 1.1 is 5.2, and that's going to get multiplied by 4. 4 times 5.2, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 5 is 20, 1 decimal point, and we do get 20.8 is equal to 20.8. So we know our solution right here, our solution is correct.